Today, we're learning about some more real-life legacies of our favorite Umas, and this one specifically is Haru Urara, the underdog of Umamusume. And by the way, if you enjoy this video, make sure you also go and watch Pyrex's actual video, not just my reaction to it. I'm sure that you would like to experience the video without me just pausing and yapping all the time. I will leave a link to the video down in the description. Click the like button, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's jump into it. Oh, and for anyone that's wondering why I'm not posting any more reactions to Umamusume, at least for the time being, well, there's a whole situation that I went through. We'll leave a link to that video down in the description as well.
Umamusume is a game about drive, determination, and the ability to not quit even after you've failed countless times. Training your—
You know what that is, by the way? It's kind of insane. Listen to that again.
Determination and the ability to not quit.
Umamusume
is a game about drive, determination, and the ability to not quit.
Ironically, there are 5 stats in Umamusume. 5 stats. What stat most embodies what he just said? And why is that the stat we don't train ever? That's kind of crazy.
You've failed countless times. Training your favorite Uma is no easy feat, and the pursuit to rank higher and higher is a never-ending cycle of risk and reward.
I've never trained Special Week.
Way too many hours.
See, this is like one of the better ways to train. I like training this way. It's so much easier, right? Speed, wit. The problem is you need the other stuff. Well, I guess specifically for Sakura Bakushino, I would probably want to hit like 300 stamina. You don't really need the power as much. Power is like to fight back against being overtaken. Really, the 2 things you do need most for Sakura Bakushino is literally wit and speed. But anyways, what I was saying is I like training speed wit because then you never rest, which is cool. The problem is just training up your wit all the time means you're not training your stamina and power, which means you're not getting your horse capable of doing miles, medium, long races, you know what I mean? Dirt races. Yeah.
Into this game at this point and still find myself determined each and every time I run to hit a goal that I have set in mind. Even when I'm doing something monotonous like farming for good parent stats.
Brother, the amount of farming I've done on Oguri, and by the way, I don't even think I've ever farmed for good parent stats. I have a few good Oguri parents with like some good white sparks and like decent blue and pink sparks. Decent. I don't have any like perfect parent. I don't have one, but I do have a Maruzensky with a stupid amount of white sparks that I've been trying to use. I've been trying to use that Maruzensky to take all those white sparks and get them onto somebody else. It's so hard.
Still try to make a run as smooth as I can. While racing other Umas that I had obtained, there was one that stood out to me in particular. And no, it's not Bakushin. She is a speed bot and literally easy as hell to train. I'm talking about Haru Urara, the bright-eyed, pint-sized Uma with a heart of gold and a dream. In the anime, she's a friend of our main protagonist, Special Week, and a determined Uma despite her bubbly exterior. Actually, speaking of which, I've been playing Uma religiously, but normally games draw me in with their story-based content. Surely a game about racing horse girls can't have that much lore.
Wrong. IRL lore. Oh, this is his first video. I forgot. This is the first video he did in the series.
Right?
Oh, shit.
That's initially what I thought. But oh boy, was I wrong about that. Each and every Uma are based on real Japanese racehorses. Even the rights to the names of these horses paired with their respective characters had to be obtained from their rightful owners. Haru Urara is a racehorse that is still alive today, and his story is one clearly reflected in our game. Haru Urara, the actual racehorse, debuted on November 17, 1998 at the Kochi racetrack. Like all debuts, this one was also met with anticipation for the horse's performance. In this race, Urara replaced 5th and dead last, a display of potential only to be brought down with an unrelenting loss. For most, this would be seen as a comeback story, one where Urara rises to the top, like they do in our game. But unfortunately, this would not be the case. Over the next 6 years, from 1998 to 2004, Haru Urara would suffer a total of 113 losses on the racetrack, a total record of 0-113. So, you may be asking yourself,
how the fuck did this horse race 113 times? That's kind of crazy.
Why is an Uma named after a horse with such a terrible track record even in this game? Well, the answer to that actually lies in the training and races that you conduct with Urara in-game. When training any Uma, you're tasked with completing certain objectives in order to progress further. Some are placing in races, or sometimes even taking first place. Others are more simple tasks, like accumulating fans from placement or wins in races. For Urara, her final race before the Ura finale is the Arima Kinen. However, unlike the other Umas, there's
Joe's first Haru Urara gameplay will be linked in the comment. Oh, yeah. Check out my pinned comment where I also did a Haru Urara run. I actually think I need to do another Haru Urara run. The problem, the biggest issue with trying to train Haru Urara is she has nothing you can train. There are no races. There's no races, bro. There's like 15 total races that she can do because she only does dirt, sprints, and I think miles. That's it. And her dirt is so low her turf is so low, you can't even raise it up to be like a decent level. If you got 9 spark turfs, I don't even think that might get you maybe to a B, which is different from Smart Falcon. I did a Smart Falcon career and I got her up to an A turf. So it's just tough, man. Haru Urara is tough, dude. There's no races she can do, which means you're not getting as many skill points and you're not getting like as many wins. You're not getting as many fans. And so
no requirement for placement whatsoever. In the game, you will more than likely place dead last in the race, ending 16th. Urara is a dirt racer who specializes as a front runner in both sprint and mile-long races, but this is a
no, she doesn't specialize as
who specializes as a front runner.
Inaccurate. Everyone just runs her as a. This is probably he probably like literally has a comment down below saying like, "Oh, my bad on the front runner thing." Yeah, I mean she specializes as a late surger and closer, and you just run her as a front runner because it's literally it's in career mode. You could just slap her on front run and it's a sprint. It's done fast as fuck.
In both sprint and mile-long races, but this is a long-distance race on a turf track rather than a dirt one. Oh yeah, that's one more thing. For whatever ungodly reason, if you set her as a front runner, she just wins. I don't know why this is, but it's a little Easter egg in the game, I guess. This crushing defeat for Urara is devastating to her in the game, but in the end, she's happy to even have participated. So I'm sure.
Oh, maybe that's what he means when he says that she specializes in front running. It's literally not what she does, but if you set her as a front runner, she wins.
Comes as a shock when the next turn results in you entering the Ura finale series. In-game, she's able to participate not because of placement, but because of her devout following and overall popularity. This is a direct reflection of real-life events once again. Although Urara never took home a victory on the track, this racehorse had one of the largest fan bases of their era. Remember the Kochi racetrack I mentioned earlier, the one where Urara initially debuted? Well, this Underdog attracted a surge of visitors to the track unlike anything people had witnessed before. 3,000 people gathered outside the racetrack for Urara's final race in 2004. It was such an overwhelming amount that the people who ran the track had to open it early to allow people in. In addition, a total of 13,000 spectators also flocked to see Urara's final race in person. Fans not only loved this racehorse, but they believed in Urara's abilities firmly. A total sum of
her abilities to
121 million yen was used to bet in the favor of Urara winning. This wasn't anything new either. Fans of Urara would always gather and bet on him winning with a small chance that a miracle could happen. A tale of an underdog who never gave up fighting, despite all odds being stacked against them. The embodiment of this endless persistence and dedication to perseverance is personified in a bubbly, energetic Uma who loves racing and gives every competition her all. I was already invested in Urara just by this little Easter egg, but reading more into the history of what inspired her only made me more dedicated to win. I swear to you, there is a fucking way to win the Arima Kinen, and I will make a goddamn video on it when I'm able to beat it. This little bean deserves the absolute world, and I hope this video encourages all of you to race her too. If I find any more interesting topics like this in Umamusume, I'll definitely make a small video about it in the future. If you have any Umas that you'd like me to cover, be sure to let me know. I'd love to hear who your favorite Uma is, or which Uma has a rich history that I can dive in.
Bro, favorite Uma, Oguri, but now, Gold Ship. I just love Gold Ship so much. Gold Ship is so adorable. I love Gold Shift so much. This was great, man. This is a great video. There's a small part 2, I think. I mean, he summed up everything about Haru Urara. There's not a lot to say aside from Haru Urara, fan favorite, doesn't win, big bet for the last race, still lost, still alive, fan favorite, lots of races. Yeah, Haru Urara. Anyways, man, good video. Go and check out Pyrex's actual video on Haru Urara, not just my reaction where I'm pausing and yapping the entire time. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Subscribe to his channel too. Till next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.